Good morning to you all. The time is now 6:58 a.m. and as you can see, I have just woken up. I'm getting ready to go to MLP MSP for day 1 of the convention. Let's go. Before we go, look at Madison. Look at how dirty she is. Look at how dirty she is. Look at how dirty she is. Here we are on the road now. We should be at MLP MSP in about the next half hour. So while we're on our way up, we should talk about guests that are going to be up there. Well, there's going to be Andrea Lindman, Michelle Creever, Amy Keene Rogers, Emmy Larson, as well as also AC Race Best, Saber Spark, and Paleo Sin are all going to be up there. So that's going to be a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. Another thing to note today is the 70th anniversary of D-Day, and this is actually my first My Little Pony convention since I had originally planned on going to BabsCon last April, but that didn't work out because of financial reasons. But I am thinking about, well, no wait, it is confirmed, I am going to BronyCon this August, so we got that coming up. And I'm thinking about a few more conventions within the next year as well, like maybe Nightmare Nights in Dallas, that's a maybe. Maybe Ponyville Center Fest in Milwaukee. And I'm also thinking about BabsCon in next April, as well as also Anime Detour next March. Oh, here she is, the Ramada, right where the convention will be. And over there, they're extending the Mall of America. So that's going to be opening in the future, like in 2015. Registration. We got Twilight and Rainbow Dash with. Time is now 10:12 a.m. and we're waiting for opening ceremonies, which is in about 50 minutes, 45 minutes. So while we're waiting, let's look through the book for MLP MSP. I want to go there. Pony plushies. I want to get a fan-made plushie. Early in Rainbow Dash. You get Fluttershy, Sweebo, Luna, Derpy. Doubt I could get a Discord, but that would be pretty cool though. Here's the schedule. Wait, now that we're on the schedule, let me label off where we're going for today on the schedule. At 11 is opening ceremonies. 11:30, Equestrian Jeopardy. At 1 is autographs from Michelle Creever and Andrea Lindman. And then after that is the vendor hall. And then 2:30 is autographs from Amy Keene Rogers and Emmy Larson. 5:30 is the MLP card game. And then at 8 is, until midnight, is the rock concert, which I will be there. Also play Loyalty. Other songs by Acoustic Brony. Here's Saturday's schedule, which I will get to and show my plan for that tomorrow. I don't know if you can really see that, but because of the glare and being small, but let's see. And then here's Sunday's schedule. Then we have this. Let me pick up some Funkos as well. I think if I can find a crystallized one, which I doubt. And there's the vendor hall, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Recording to the camera.
Yep.
Say hello to YouTube for me.
Hi. Hey.
We're famous people without
Ish.
Winter wrap up, let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrap up, cause tomorrow spring is here. Wrap up, winter wrap up, tomorrow spring is here. Cause tomorrow spring is here.
Where'd you get that? Oh, it's so pretty.
So quiet, really nice. Rainbow Dash is Thessalonian. Winter wrap up, let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrap up, tomorrow spring is here.
I like the rap.
Easy race best.
And the recording.
Oh my god, it's probably for a vlog.
Oh my god, it's space.
We need to get in there.
Woo! I made my freaking day. That's why I was oh my god, what's the name? Everyone is
You can hear me. It's loud over here.
Check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. All right, I think that's all they wanted me on. Gabe, why don't I just Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Wait. Where's my mic? Folks, I believe we're all here for one reason. Me. Hi guys. And it's not that reason. It's to show up on a vlog.
Yeah!
Now I'm gonna hand the camera off. Oh, there you are. You're right in the front here. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MLP MSP. I'm AC Racebest, joined up here by Black Griffin. Hello. And Sabersbar!
Yeah!
Mom, go home. You know what, folks? Welcome to this convention here, Minneapolis. My first time ever coming out to Minnesota. Wait, I gotta get the accent right. Minnesota. Did I not get it right? No. I was kind of close.
You Californians have no right to insult Minnesota. Soon.
We're working on it, actually. Yeah.
Go away. We don't want you in our country.
To say Mr. Georgia over here.
Hey, the South will rise again. With Coca-Cola and Chick-fil-A this time.
Who's ready for the pony convention? I want to ask these guys because I need to know. You know, we all have our favorite ponies, am I right?
Yeah!
Well, I want to go over which ones I think are the main ones and which ones you guys think are the best pony. All right? Let's start this off. Who think that Twist is best pony? This isn't working quite like I expected.
There is no debate. I know people always talk about, oh, best pony's relative. Actually, I've never heard anyone talk about that. But I'm assuming the same thing goes through their head as went through mine before I discovered true best pony. Featherweight.
You know, I actually felt it was.
Like, that was beautiful. The way I said it, right? It resonates with you.
It was. You know what I love is this is my first convention of the year, and I get to spend it with you guys. You guys get to spend it with each other, and Saber's part. And, Saber, we have a big lineup of things coming up this weekend. And what are you most excited for? What are you most excited for?
I'm looking forward to your panel.
How much did he pay you to say that?
He paid for my Taco Bell last night.
I imagine a lot of people.
And I paid for it in the morning.
I imagine a lot of people are excited. We got some great voice actors here and actresses from the show. Plenty of show staff. I know one that you're really excited about.
Oh, is there some way to just go ahead and kick Emma Larson out now? Is he here?
Well, it sounds like he's in the back corner
There's a
right
guy
now.
flipping you off in the back corner right there.
They look. That's
But no, a lot of great panels, a lot of just wonderful things coming up. Of course, you can look at your program. You can just see everything that's lined up. Gabe, I believe we have something happening with you tonight.
Yes. There's a show. Me and Michelle Krieber will be performing some of our songs. A new song that we've recently written and released called I Will Fight For You. That is 8 p.m. tonight. And I'm also releasing tonight, not on YouTube, only in performance, the newest track off of Immortal, the album that my brother Basic and I are working on. So, you want to hear that?
Where did you find a big one color pill? I didn't know they printed them upside down.
Yeah, no, I have my people.
worthless.
Worth twice as much.
But no, a lot of great concerts coming up in the next 2
Science?
What?
A new exercise plan to lose weight?
Yeah,
Pony conventions? Yeah.
My
You gotta feel the burn, people. Come on. You gotta really throw it down.
Double time, go!
What if Richard Simmons got into the pony universe?
That would be
Fantastic.
fantastic.
You fit right in. Well, I think we're getting right about that point where everyone's like, what are they
What
doing?
the heck are they doing?
Yeah, what the heck are they? So I think maybe we should kick this off just right, you know.
I want to climb over the table.
Are you no.
I'm gonna jump over the table.
Over the table?
Quick, go ahead. Come on, that one.
Wait. Now, Gabe, if I'm correct, aren't you kind of known for doing something else?
Yes, I do calligraphy.
Can we see
I
something right
drew
now?
my badge. I did. I'm lying to you. Thank you for applauding, though. Yes, I do things like parkour.
And birthday, I'm clapping for you. Looks lovely.
But ladies and gentlemen, I think we ought to start off this convention just right. And that means I'm going to throw this guy under the bus one last time.
Thank you very much. I don't have money for you this time.
It's okay. I got it covered.
How about you?
Gabe, what do you think about maybe an honorary backflip to kick off this thing? What do you guys think?
I can hear you. I just have my hearing aid in, that's why. All right. Someone give me a drum roll.
Stop your heart.
All right. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, the beginning of MLP, MSP. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for all showing up. We're so excited to be spending this convention with you. I'm AC Race. Where are you? Oh, Oh, okay. I'd like to bring somebody up right now to actually be semi-serious, but we have a lot of fun ahead of us. We're going to be finishing up this this opening ceremony pretty quickly here, but final draft, would you like to come up on stage? Can we hear it? You talking to this part? Hi, everybody. My name is Mike Bernstein. I'm also known as Final Draft in the fandom. You guys have probably maybe seen me around. I'm one of the co-con-chairs of MLP MSP. I want to start this off really quick by issuing an apology. I'm the one who named it. I had two other options on the table. I just want to lay this out there. Winnie-Apples. Can you imagine how horrible that would be? Or Maine Soda.
Sounds like a great one.
We want it to be Mini-Apple, but that's been registered by about 7 different companies in Minneapolis, including a taxi cab company. So anyway, welcome to MLP MSP. We've got a lot of amazing stuff going on. I only have a couple of just really quick announcements to make, but before I do that, I want to quick introduce 2 of the founders of the convention, because I actually came into the convention process a little bit later into it. So over here, if I can bring them to the stage, are Chase Hedges and Jake Faircloth. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Awesome
And
sauce.
you may have seen him at registration. I think he's still furiously filling out badges, Jared. These 2 plus Jared were the actual original 3 founders of MLP MSP, and I started working with them back in, August last year?
I would say so, yeah.
So this has been a process. We're really excited to be able to bring you this convention. Finally get a convention in Minnesota, right? I'm just gonna show you how many people here are from Minnesota. Yeah. How many people are from an adjacent state?
Wisconsin!
Cheeseheads.
Right.
People from Winnipeg as well. Yeah, we got a couple people from Canada. And who came here from, I know Nash is here somewhere from overseas. We got at least one person here from Sweden.
Holy
I don't know where. There he is. Wave. Also wave to the camera and to the EFN crew. They're live streaming this whole thing. So just really quick, a couple of announcements. First things first, if any of you bought a ticket to the acoustic session on the wonderful schedules where they are, it's got the room listed wrong. It's the room next door, the Winnebago room, not the Yakima room, so just write that down. Also, autograph sales will be in the Yakima room starting, I believe, at 1 o'clock. Tickets will be sold at the autograph room. Let's see what else. I would just ask that everybody be respectful. Remember, we want this to be a family-friendly event. I'm sure you've seen some of the kids around. Let's keep this a brony event. Let's keep this, friendly for everybody. And I don't know. Do you have any other announcements?
Well, I have 2. I'm going to name some of our sponsors because they helped out, and I really appreciate that. But first, if everybody for me could get up right now, because I want to get the party going, please, everybody get up and do a 360 and bro hoop to everybody right now, because this is Brony's MLP MSP.
More bro huffs.
Perfect, thank you, because
You got that out of your system. Good.
Because I'm all about having a good time, and I want every single one of you to have just a terrific time, because this is like, here in Minnesota, this is the last weekend of school, I think, unless because the snow days might have messed that up, but this is a great weekend to kick off.
Nobody
summer
else
vacation.
can appreciate snow days like Minnesotans.
So So, and the last thing I want to say is, without our sponsors, this would have been a lot more difficult to do. So I just want to say thank you to Statman Dan. If you guys are in the stands right now, just stand up. Statman Dan, Andrew, Riddle, Sugarless, Mims, Taylor Werner, Steve James, KT, and David Sintak. These guys helped make this thing happen, so give them a real round of applause. They really helped. Thank you. We've got some really cool, unique events at this convention. Some of you might know I've been to a few of these. So when we were setting this up, I wanted to make sure that there were some cool things. I've already mentioned the acoustic session. There's still a few limited tickets available for that at the registration desk if you're interested. Tonight, there's going to be a movie premiere, which I will give a little bit more detail in a moment about. We also have the premiere of Saber Sparks' Brony Chronicles Part 2 this weekend. Actually, before I go too much more into the special programming, we have at least, one of our special guests here, Miss Amy King Rogers.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Woo!
Amy is going to be doing two really cool things this weekend I wanted to highlight. First of all, tonight you got your movie premiere of Jason Bateman Thinks I'm Dead.
Yes. Yeah, we're finally going to show that, so if you guys can come to it, it's a very silly, weird documentary that I made, and I think you will really enjoy it. It's just a lot of fun, and just come and see it, and you'll see what a really weird, goofy person I am.
I don't think there are any weird or goofy people in this room right now. No, this is the world premiere, and I'm really excited because Amy told me about this, 2 years ago that we were working on it, and so we get to premiere it here. Woo! You guys get to see it first! And then tomorrow, you're doing something really cool. This is something that I'm really excited about. Go ahead,
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be performing my version of the Pinky Pride songs.
And you guys need to know, who was a fan of the cheese sandwich episode? Show of hands. She wrote it.
So I'm going to take you through the process, because whenever I do music for a show, when I write the lyrics, I base the songs, I have existing tunes in my head, and do the lyrics off of those, and so I'm going to perform the songs as they were, when I wrote the lyrics, and they're, very different in certain ways, and it's, just a lot of fun, and some are just completely different from what you guys know, and some have similar elements to what you guys know from the show, but it's really, really just a lot of, it's a lot of fun, and I'll be singing them, and my friend David O will be accompanying me, and it's going to be really, really neat for you guys just to experience that just very different version of what my process is.
And this is the first time these have been performed or loosed upon the public in any way whatsoever.
Anyway.
So this is pretty cool. Woo. I also, come on, cheers. We have 3 other special guests who are going to be here shortly, as you probably are aware. We've got Michelle Kriever coming. We've got Andrea Lippman coming. And of course, the man himself, M.A. Larson. Now, hold on. First of all, I'm going to be wearing this pin all weekend, so watch what you say around me. This says, I believe in M.A. Larson. Because I do. I just want to also make a quick announcement in case you guys haven't heard. Pixel Kitties was going to be here, but her husband is undergoing a dental emergency and couldn't make it, so I'm sorry to say that. But she sends all of her regards, and she wanted me to let you all know that she's so sorry she couldn't make it. We also are going to have Xander Cannon, who, I don't know if anybody have heard of him before. He's a comic artist. He did the Source Comics variant cover of the Pinkie Pie microseries comic. We also have the writer of the Pinkie Pie microseries. Anybody remember Poniachi? Yeah, Ted Anderson's going to be here as well. So, a lot of really cool people, a lot of great guests. The concerts are going to be amazing. Am I forgetting anything?
I don't think so. I just want to make a quick announcement to our staff so that they can hear this and everybody can hear it. I just like to say thank you for everything you've done so far.
Absolutely.
AP, you guys are awesome. Security, you guys have been doing a great job so far, and everything has gone as smooth as I think it could go. So, in regards to that, so thank you guys for that.
Who's ready to get a convention started? All right, everybody, welcome to MLP, MSP, and have a great weekend.
Well, I imagine if your eyesight's over here, my hand is all...
Now we are waiting for Equestrian Jeopardy.
Oh.
MSP, welcome to Equestrian Jeopardy. This is the game where we've taken the classic game of Jeopardy and given it a little bit of a ponified spin. All the clues you'll be seeing today will be based around My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, but not just the show, also the Brony fandom, different things that surround it, like the fan creations, the art, like the artwork, different pop culture references to the show, so a little bit of everything. So in order to be successful in this game, you gotta know a little bit of everything. Now first about me, my name is Connor McCoy, although as you can see from my badge right here, my name is Tokens. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm also a vendor in the hall out there at Tokens Keychains. Just look for the blue table out there. And yeah, this is my panel. I've been doing it for about 2 years now at the Omaha, Nebraska Convention Pwn3Con, and this right here is actually my very first time doing this panel outside of my hometown. So in many ways, this is as much of a new experience for me as it is for you guys. So in my time in 2 years, I've actually written over 400 Jeopardy clues about ponies. Yes, I'm not even joking. I've done the panel that many times. So I think I've got a pretty good set of clues here for you, and I hope you all enjoy what you're going to see here today. But enough about me. I know what you're all waiting. I know what you're all thinking. First, what are we going to be playing for today? And second, who's going to be playing? Well, to address that first thing, if you draw your attention to the panel booklets, the descriptions in there, you'll notice that it says in there that today's game will be played for prizes. I regret to inform you that there was a slight miscommunication there. This panel will not be played for prizes. It'll be played for cash. Yes, you heard me exactly right. Yeah, didn't see that coming now, did you? Yes, you see, here's how it breaks down. All the players who will be picked today will receive a little bit. So the third place contestant will receive $1, the second place will receive $2, and then the winner of today's game, let me just get it out right here. All right, there's one for the third place contestant, 2 for the second place contestant, and then for the winner of today's game, what do I have here? We have 5, 10, 15, 20 US dollars up for grabs. Woo! Specifically US dollars, sorry if there's any Canadians or Australians in the room.
Can I get it in
now that I have address and now that I have your attention, most certainly. Now for the next order of business. Who's going to be playing today? Well, here's how that's going to work. All right. In my hands here, I have a deck of cards in which I have moved the jokers, and there's only 3 kings in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out flat on the table, and then one at a time, anybody who thinks they've got the prowess to be an Equestrian Jeopardy champion will come down the line and start picking cards from the deck one at a time. If it's a king, you'll be playing in today's game. If not, however, you'll just put it in a pile to the side, but then you'll be able to just go back to the line, and it'll just keep circulating until we find all 3 kings. So give me a second here, and make sure I don't trip on the microphone cord. YouTube is. All right then. Without further ado, here we go.
Rainbow 5.
From Minneapolis, this is Jeopardy! There are 3 contestants here to play today, and we'll be introducing them in a short time. Now, without further ado, my name is Tokens. How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to Equestrian Jeopardy! You all sound ready to play, so if I could just get your attention right here, and I'll quickly explain again for those of you who just arrived. This is basically what it is. This is the classic game of Jeopardy, America's #1 quiz show, with all sorts of bonafide clues here today. All the clues will be based around not only the show from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, but the Brony fandom, different things that surround it, like the art community, different famous bronies, the pop culture references in the show, a little bit of everything. So you got to be a pretty smart brony in order to succeed in this game. We got 3 contestants here ready to match their wits and buzzer ringing skills. And without further ado, let's meet the trio. All right then, just give me a moment. Let me tear off a piece of paper. All right then, just give me a second. Oh, I have a pen right here. All right then, we'll meet them in the order that we picked them. Hello there, what is your name? Let's write down the sheet right there. What's your name?
Aiden, I guess.
What's your name?
Aiden.
All right, and where are you from?
From here.
From here, all right, so you're local? Tell us a bit about yourself. What are you doing? Are you in school right now?
School just finished, actually.
All right, what are you majoring in?
High school, I don't know.
I think all of us have been through that major before. I'd say we're all experts in that, right?
Right.
All right then, and anything else interesting about yourself? Hobbies?
Well, I do art.
All right then, what kind of art?
Digital 3D art, sometimes animations.
All right then, anything else you want to say, or anything to say to the competition today?
Good luck to all 3 of us, I guess.
Aw, being a good sport. All right then. Next over here we have, what is your name?
I'm Megan.
Megan, nice to meet you here. And where are you from?
From Egan, MM.
I'm sorry?
Egan.
Egan, is that, I don't...
Yes.
Is this
Yes, it is.
in Minnesota, okay. I'm from Nebraska, so I wouldn't know. And I was terrible at geography when I was in high school. Yet somehow I was able to pass. But anyway, tell us a bit about yourself.
I really love sewing and stuff, I guess.
What kind of stuff do you sew?
Gloves and pillows, mainly.
All right then. Well, anything else you want to say to the opposition today? What makes you think you've got what it takes to win?
I don't know, I don't know. I probably don't.
Well, don't beat yourself down. True fact, actually, one player who actually ended up being an undefeated champion literally won in because they put the ballot in the wrong box. They were doing it for a raffle and they accidentally put it in the Equestrian Jeopardy ballot box at my home convention. That's completely true.
Hi, I'm Ellie.
Hello, Ellie. And where are you from?
I'm from here, actually.
All right then. And tell us a bit about yourself.
I do art for fun.
All right. What kind of art?
I just do digital art. I'm in a couple of blogs for Tumblr.
All right then. And if you want to plug any of them, we'll let you plug them.
I'm from Hey Jalpone. I do some art for Docs in a Box.
All right then. Sounds like you got a good resume there. Anything else you want? Anything else about yourself? Are you working anything?
I just got out of high school. I'm not out of high school. Still got 1 more year.
All right then. Well, best of luck to all 3 of you. And you got anything to say to the competition?
Good luck, I guess.
Aw, everybody's all friendly here. Well, it's a brony convention, of course it is. All right then, I got all it. All right then, so Aiden, Megan, and Ellie. All right then. All right, here's how this is going to work. Basically, now I'm sure all of you know how Jeopardy works, but just to get a refresher for the contestants, this is how it's going to work. The contestant in control of the board, which will be Aiden to start with. We'll pick a category and dollar amount from the board. I'll then read a clue corresponding to that category, and then after I'm done reading it, a red timer bar will appear on the bottom of the screen. Once you see that timer, you'll be able to raise your hand to ring in, and then you'll be able to respond in the form of a question. And yes, we are going to be stingy about that. If you don't respond in the form of a question, it will not count, so be mindful of that. A correct response adds to your score, an incorrect response deducts from your score. Hidden on the board in each round are going to be some daily doubles in which the person who finds that daily double, that clue will be exclusively for them and they'll be able to wager any or all the money that they've won up to that point. What else is there to say? In terms of course, we got the prizes we'll be playing for today. The $20 is the grand prize. There was something else I wanted to mention. I'll probably remember it later. In terms of scoring, I don't have any visual scoring. Basically, I have an app on my phone that I actually made myself that I'll be keeping track with, and I'll just relay the scores verbally, so just kind of key into that. One important thing I want all you 3 contestants to listen to, just because we don't have a digital buzzer system, just to make things all equal and fair, and so that everybody's ringing in the same note. Do not ring in until you see the red timer on the bottom of the screen after I'm done reading the clue. So, if you ring in beforehand, it will not count. I'll be a little lenient earlier on, but just kind of key into that and just be patient. As for everybody in the audience, I do ask for some basic common courtesy. Just, keep things quiet while I'm speaking and when the contestants are trying to think. And as tempting as it is, and believe me, I know it's tempting, don't shout out any answers. Unless I say you can. Don't worry, I'll throw you a bone every now and then. With that being said, I think that's all there is left to say. Except for one thing, of course. Contestants, are you ready?
Yep.
Audience, are you ready? Woo! If everybody's set and ready, let's play Jeopardy! And here are the categories that we'll be facing in this first round. Holidays and events, sentient species, merchandise, pardon me. You turn the microphone sensitivity up. All right then, what else we got? Inspiring titles, talking about episode titles. Ponies Say What. In this category, we'll give you a quote from a certain character from the show, and you must correctly identify the character. And then finally, we got MLP, MSP Guess. I do hope you paid attention during that opening ceremonies. All right then. All right then, those are the categories for this round. Don't forget there's one daily double hidden up there. All right then, Aiden, you were the first one to be picked today, so you'll be the first one to select this game. Category dollar amount, let the game begin.
Ponies Say What, 200.
For $200, the answer. And then I said, oatmeal, are you crazy?
Pinkie Pie.
Yeah, you're ringed in. You're ringed in, and actually I just remembered I need to actually turn the app on. All right then, $200. You're on the board with $200. All right then, select again. This is a little bit cumbersome. Bear with me. All right then, you select again.
Ponies Say What for 400.
For $400. It wasn't a mess. It was organized chaos.
Rarity.
I have to make sure I have to let you call first, but yes. Hey, rarity, you said?
Yes.
All right, then you have $600 now, and you select again.
I thought it had to be a question.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you didn't say
That's twice now.
All right. All right. I'll let it slide here, but remember, form of the question. I'll remember that for now. All right, then you select again.
Ponies Say What for 600.
All right, Ponies Say What for $600. The answer. You're a mighty good athlete. I'm just better. Yes.
What is Applejack?
Yeah, you caught yourself. You can catch yourself. I'll let you have it. So that's $600 for you. You're the one in control now. Woo. All right, then you select now.
Holidays and events for $200.
For $200. This holiday is the pony equivalent to Valentine's Day. You rang in too early, but Ellie.
What is Hearts and Hoops Day?
Hearts and Hoops Day is correct. All right, then you're the one in control now. You select.
Holidays and events for $400.
For $400. Any wise pony knows that you should sacrifice some of your sweet treats on this holiday. Ellie?
What is Nightmare Night?
Nightmare Night. Yeah, gotta watch for that timer at the bottom.
Big pups of
Yeah, you gotta watch for that. Okay, so Ellie, you have $600. Everybody's at $600 even. You select again, Ellie.
Holidays and events.
All right, for $600. All right. With its Yuletide-like festivities, this holiday is a close pony parallel to Christmas. Yes?
What is Heartwarming Eve?
Heartwarming Eve is correct. All right, then you're in control now. And remember, speak in the microphone. And you can take the microphone off the stand. All right, then what next?
I guess sentient species for $200.
For $200, the answer. These mythical creatures are the hybrids of lions and eagles. Yes, Aiden.
What is a griffin?
Correct. You're in control now. You have $800 now.
Sentient species for 400.
Sentient species for $400. This other equine species comes from a faraway land and was believed to do evil dances and put you in trances. So watch out. Aiden.
What is a zebra?
Correct. All right, you select again. You're at $1,200. You are tied right now with Megan. Select again.
Sentient species for 600.
For $600, the answer. This species is so stubborn that they've only appeared with a speaking role twice in the series. Megan.
What is a mule?
That is correct. It is a mule. You have $1,800 now, and you are in control. Whoops. Oops, I apologize for that. Seems I get a little glitch there.
Just make sure everyone knows what the
Yeah, the
categories are. Yeah, you know. No, it's just a refresher. Come on.
All right, it appears that okay, we've kind of screwed up the board there, but no, we're good now. I know what clues we've done haven't. All right, then we've basically we've gone through. We're at $800 for holidays and events. We're at $800 for holidays and events. We've gone through $600 for Pony Say What, and we're through with 600 with this. So basically, all the 600 up from here are out. All right, you select now.
Holidays and events for 800.
For $800, holidays and events. The story build-up for this pony version of the Olympics spanned across both seasons 3 and 4. Megan.
What is Equestrian Games?
That is correct. You have $2,600 now.
Inspiring titles for 200.
Inspiring titles for 200, the answer. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? Trixie's debut episode, namely this. Megan.
What is Ghostbusters?
That is correct. You have $2,800 now.
Inspiring titles for 400.
For 400. This episode title is a play on words of a nasty disease that many people contract as children. Yes.
What is the cutie pox?
That is correct. You're at $3,200 now. You've got a pretty good lead so far.
Holidays and events for 1,000, I guess.
All right, holidays and events for $1,000. Upon seeing this great event, Spike left Ponyville to be with his own kind and find his true self. They glitched there, so Aiden.
What is the Great Dragon Migration?
That is correct. You are at $2,200 now, and you are in control.
Which one are we on for Pony Say What?
Pony Say What, we're starting at $800.
All right, I'll do that one.
All right, for $800. This is your victory as much as theirs.
What
Megan.
is Princess Games?
No. All right, you're down to $2,400. You want to ring in?
Who is Princess Celestia?
Princess Celestia, that's who we're looking for. All right, you're at $1,400 now, and you select.
Pony Say What for 1,000.
Pony Say What for 1,000, finishing it off. You are obviously some pony worth bumping into. Megan.
Who is Phantom Hands?
Yes, that is correct. All right, you're at $3,400 now. Select again.
What are we on with sentient species?
Starting at $800.
Sentient species for 800, I guess.
The answer. You found the daily double. All right, you are at, let me just remind you of the scores. Aiden is at $2,200. Megan is at $3,400. And Ellie is at $1,400. You're in the lead right now by $1,200. You can wager any to all the money you have up to this point. What are you going to wager? Of $3,400, how much do you want to wager?
200, I guess.
Oh, you want to go a little, you sure you want to go a little easy?
I don't have risk it.
All right, $200, that's fine. All right. Here's the Daily Double Clue exclusively for Megan. The conflict between the ponies and this species paralleled the conflict between Western settlers and Native Americans. It's just for you.
Okay. What is the conflict between the settler ponies and the buffalo and the Appalachians?
It's just buffalo. We're just looking for buffalo. You got it.
Okay.
All right then, good job. You got $200.
Woo!
Applause. All right then, you select again.
MLP, MSP, gas for 200.
All right, for $200, the answer. Renowned for writing some of the most popular episodes of the show, many fans proudly state, I believe in this guy. Aiden.
Who is M.A. Larson?
That is correct. He's the man.
He is.
You have $2,400 and you're in control.
Sentient species for 1,000.
Sentient species for $1,000, finishing off the category. This species name is a combination of the Greek word for dragon and the Latin word for horse. Yes, Megan.
What is a Draconicus?
Draconicus, yes. Dracon and equus are the two words, and that is correct. You are at $4,600 right now. You select again.
Merchandise for 200.
Merchandise for $200, starting off this category. Each of these things can be determined by deciphering the code on the packaging. Aiden.
What is a blind bag?
That is correct. Blind bag, mystery bag, and either of those are acceptable. You have $2,600 now, and you are in control.
Merchandise for 400.
For $400. In the new pony version of this classic board game, you can become the biggest real estate tycoon in Equestria, at the cost of possibly losing all your friends in the process. Yes?
What is Monopoly?
Monopoly. So, okay, we've all been there before. How many times? We've almost lost some friends. Right? Oh, last night, yes, we've almost lost some friendships before because of Monopoly, all right? All right, Ellie, you're in control now.
Let's go merchandise 600.
For $600. Hot Topic sells large figures of characters such as Derpy, Dr. Hooves, Lyra, and Bon Bon cast in this material. Yes?
What is vinyl?
Vinyl is correct. All right, you have $3,200 right now.
Merchandise for $800.
Merchandise for $800. While they're readily found in most toy aisles, you can get a quality one made by White Dove Creations. If you've got a kidney to spare, you only need one after all. Ellie.
What's plushie?
That is correct. Woo. All right, that was $1,000 for you, so you're at $2,800 and you're in control now.
Merchandise for 1,000.
Finishing off the category. 1 second. All right, finishing off. For over 2 years, the company Shout Factory has produced these things with such titles as Royal Pony Wedding, The Friendship Express, and Adventures in the Crystal Empire. Ellie.
What are the playsets?
No. Yes?
What is it? Pony DVDs?
Yes, DVDs, that's what we're looking for. You're at $5,600 now, and Ellie, you were reduced to $1,600. All right, we have just the 2 categories left here.
Inspiring titles for 600.
All right, for $600. This episode's title and plot references a popular singer from the 80s who was found guilty of lip-syncing at concerts. Aiden.
What is Philly Vanilli? How do you pronounce that? I don't remember. Philly Vanilli?
Yeah, Philly Vanilli. Yeah, we'll give you that one. All right then, Philly Vanilli. You have $3,800 now. You're in control.
Inspiring titles for $800.
For $800. Sleepless in Ponyville is a play on words of the 1993 romantic comedy film Sleepless in This City. Megan.
Seattle. What
Yes.
is Seattle?
Yeah, what is Seattle? All right, then we'll give you that one. Okay. You're at $6,400 now.
Inspiring titles for 1,000.
Finishing off the category for $1,000. Magical Mystery Cure was inspired by the 1967 film Magical Mystery Tour, starring this legendary band. Megan.
What is the Beatles?
The Beatles are correct.
Correct.
Can I tell you something? You got the correct answer. All right, we only got 1 category left. Again, ignore these. Apologize for that glitch.
Yeah. Then the only option is one.
Yeah, and well, you can pick any one you want.
Then MLP guess for 400, I guess.
All right, for $400. This voice actress for Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy was also the voice behind Emmy from Dragon Tales, as well as Madeline. Yes.
Who is Andrea Living?
Yes, you're correct. You select again.
Guess for 600.
Guess for 600. Here we are. Her official work with Enterplay's MLP collectible card game and Wheel of Find makes her arguably one of the fandom's most successful fan artists. Oh, none of you?
He's got it.
Anybody want to give it a try?
Wasn't it
No, if anybody knows the answer, shout it out.
Pixel Kitties?
Pixel Kitties. We're looking for Pixel Kitties.
Who's
All
not
right,
here
so.
this weekend, unfortunately?
Oh, she couldn't be?
Yeah, her husband had dental emergency.
Okay then. Well, I wasn't informed of that, so I apologize. Anyway, you select again.
Guess for 800.
All right, for $800. You wish you could be as Twilight-licious as this guy who helped popularize the phrase with his series of YouTube videos. Yes,
Who is
Aiden.
Gabriel Brown? Black Griffin?
Yes. Yeah, I was making sure that was his real name. All right. All right then, you have $4,600, and there's only 1 clue left in this first round, so it is this. For writing a total of 6 MLP comics, including issues for My Little Pony Ponytails, you could say that he's the ultimate pony panelist. Who is Ted Anderson? And with that being done, the scores right now are Megan is in the lead at $7,800, followed by Aiden at $4,600, and Ellie is in 3rd place with $1,600. But don't worry, that means also that you will be the one going first in. I have no need to hard to see. That's it. in Double Jeopardy right after these messages. Here's today's message. This is a convention. We don't have any commercials. On to the Double Jeopardy round, and now you'll be selecting from these categories. Canon versus Fannin. Significant digits. All the correct responses in this category will be a number. Equestrian edibles, all about food. Ponies in pop culture. I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you guys take care of this one. You all know how it goes. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
The worst possible thing!
There you are. Now here we go. And finally, the final category of this round, I think you're going to like this one. This is my jam. This one's a musical category. Basically, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to give you the name of one or several Brony artists, and then I will play a short sampling of a song by said artist, and you must correctly identify the title of the song. Quick note for the rules for this category, however, is that the red timer does not start until after the song clip has finished playing, so just wait till it's done and be patient for that. All right, Ellie, you'll be the first one to select in this round. Also, there's 2 daily doubles hidden in the board for this round, so that could make a difference.
All right, let's go Canon versus Fannin for $400.
All right, for $400. Let me get set up. For $400. In Canon, she's known as Minuet. In Fannin, she's known by this brand of toothpaste. Aiden.
Who is Colgate Brush?
We'll just take Colgate.
All right.
All right, you have $5,000 now. You select now.
This is my jam for $400.
All right, this is my jam for $400. Listen carefully. This song by Eurobeat Brony, remixed by the Living Tombstones. Take a listen.
What is Discord?
You got it, Discord. Got a little closer, but you did ring it after the buzzer, or after the time. All right, then you select again.
This is my jam for $800.
All right, then for $800, this song by Wooden Toaster. Take a listen. Aiden.
What is Beyond Her Garden?
That is correct. Almost like that. All right, then you have $6,200 now. All right, you select again.
This is my jam for $1,200.
$1,200, the answer. This song by Wooden Toaster and Living Tombstone. Take a listen. Aiden.
What is Love Me Cheerly?
That is correct. All right then, you're at $7,400 right now. Select again.
This is my jam for $1,600.
For $1,600. How predictable. This song by Acoustic Brony and Mango Pony. Here's the clip. Aiden.
What is Loyalty?
Loyalty is correct, and you have just you're now in first place with $9,000. Can we make it over 9,000 now?
Ooh, Pokemon reference or
Dragon Ball Z.
This is my jam for
Finishing off the category. This song by Jackalap and Michael Microphone, remixed by the Living Tombstone.
I think I know this one too.
Aiden?
What is One Trick Pony?
One Trick Pony is incorrect, and just like that, you've marathoned the whole category.
Yeah!
What it does that make? You are now at $11,000.
You are over 9,000.
All right.
Over 9,000!
Yeah! Select again.
Equestrian edibles for $400.
Edibles for $400. The answer. One pony's treasure is another dragon snack, namely these things. Ellie.
What are crystals?
Crystal gems, we'll accept that one. Yeah, it's close enough. We'll accept that. All right.
Shiny things.
Yeah. No, it's a type of jewels, gems, crystals, they're all related, so we'll let you have that one. All right, then select again.
Canon versus Phantom.
For 800, for what?
800.
For $800, all right, the answer there. Though the presence of any relationship between Lyra and this mare has not been canonically confirmed, those who believe in fanon sure think there is. I think Aiden got that one.
Who is Bon Bon?
Yes, that's correct. All right then, you're in control now. Oh, come on, I know it's a good ship, but you don't have to faint over it.
No, I just like pony.
Oh, okay. Good cover up. You select now. I'm just messing with you.
Equestrian edibles for 800.
All right, for $800. If you think Tabasco sauce is too hot, then you better stay away from this stuff that Pinkie Pie tasted in Cloudsdale. Well, all of you didn't follow the directions, but I'll let Ellie have that one.
Rainbows. What are rainbows?
Yeah, what are rainbows? Yeah, you gotta catch yourself there. All right then, you are... All right then, that... sorry, you lost the mouse there. All right then, hold on a sec. You're at $2,400 now, so you select now.
Phantom versus Phantom for $1,200.
All right, for $1,200. In one of his Tumblr Ask blogs, John Joseko popularized the fanon that this character is actually a hardcore gamer. Aiden.
Who is Gamer Luna?
Princess Luna. Yeah, we'll take Princess Luna, Gamer Luna, we'll accept that. You're at $13,000 now.
Equestrian edibles for 1,200.
All right, for $1,200, the answer. Due to the foam seen on the top of this drink, it is suggested that it's the Pony Universe's primary alcoholic beverage. Aiden, I think I got that one.
What is cider?
Correct. And for those of you who don't know what that was referring to, basically, cider can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic, but however, you'll notice in the show they all had foam on the top of them. That only happens if it's alcoholic. So when Rainbow Dash is going all...
Cider.
She's getting ready to get hammered. All right then. Yes, it does explain a lot. Anyway, God, I hope you didn't fly afterwards. That's probably dangerous.
That's what's wrong with Derby. Don't.
Lucky you're not contestant. I did have points for that. You saw. I didn't select again.
The worst possible thing for 400.
All right then. Let's see what's so bad here.
That's fun.
Twilight had a near mental breakdown after she realized that one of her letters to Celestia might end up being this. Megan.
What is tardy?
That is correct. You're now at $8,200. You select now.
The worst possible thing for $800.
All right, for $800. Many fans reacted rather negatively when it was confirmed that the ponies would become these things in Equestria Girls. Ellie.
What are humans?
That is correct. Yeah, even though they do all that fan art about humans, for some reason humans in the show was all like, oh no, why did you do this? And then House was like, but what about the fan? But no, I don't want humans. Okay then.
But what about Lyra?
Yeah, okay, we just addressed the fact that we had a whole epic human-based movie of My Little Pony, and Lyra was nowhere in it.
And there's a second one.
She might appear then.
Okay, let's hope so. Anyway, Ellie, you're now for $200.
Let's go the worst possible thing, 1,200.
Worst possible thing for $1,200.
Rainbow Rocks.
All right then.
Make a band.
Despite all the hype and pretty animations, poor writing resulted in this first fan-made episode to be rather negatively criticized. Yes?
What is...
Aiden, sorry. Aiden?
What is Dusk's Dawn?
I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to give you that one because I just realized I didn't really clarify, because the tagline was technically supposed to belong to Double Rainboom, but I realized I guess I didn't really make that clear enough, so I'll put the pretty animation, but even still, I don't think that's clear enough, so I will actually give you that one. You select again. I'll strike that one on my bad.
I mean, there's more wrong with stuff done than just...
The worst possible thing, 1,600.
For 1,600. Right when it was in its prime after being featured in EVO 2012, this fan project was given a cease and desist order from Hasbro. Yes. Aiden.
What is Fighting is Magic?
That is correct, just in time. You're at $1,700 now.
The worst possible thing for 2,000.
Finishing off the category. To the dismay of fans of Jan animations, a cease and desist order meant game over for this character, Ellie.
What is,
all right, anybody else want to ring in? Aiden?
Who is Button Mash?
That is correct. Button Mash, what we're looking for. You're at $19,000 now.
Canon versus Fan1's, 6,000. 16,000.
16,000.
16.
All right, 16,000, the answer. Daily double. All right,
Everything.
Risk it all.
You can wager any to all of it. You have more than twice as much as the as.
I'm sure you
as
can
Megan.
make it up. Even.
It's up to you though. How much you want to wager? You have 19,000.
I'm gonna wager 1,000.
You're just gonna wager 1,000. All right, keeping a little calm. All right then, for $1,000, let me just enter that in. All right then, here is the first of the 2 daily doubles. For over a year, he was given names from Roid Rage to Snowflake in Fan1. In season 4, he was finally given this as his canon name.
Bulk biceps?
Yes, that was his name. Yeah, bulk.
Not a question though.
Who is bulk bicep?
All right, that if I don't catch it, it's only I'll strike me if I don't catch it. I'm only human. You select again.
You could have been
versus Fan1 for 2,000.
All right, $2,000. Thanks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, this OC belonging to a disabled young boy became the first fan OC to officially pair in the show.
I did not know that.
Audience, can you help us out? Anybody remember his name? No. Well, the correct response is who is Stellar Eclipse.
There it is.
And for the record, just to clarify, there were some OCs that, like Cindy's OC, however, this was the first one that was not a member of the staff of the show that was entered in the show. And there's also the first one, the only one that's confirmed. There's some rumors that there's other OCs that have appeared in the show, but this is the only one that's actually completely confirmed. So there you go. All right then, you select again.
Equestrian edibles, 16,000.
For 1,600.
1,600.
Hay bacon strips and Applejack Daniels whiskey are Pinkie Pie's 2 favorite things to add to her cooking in the series of ponified parodies of this popular YouTube show. Yes, Ellie.
Cupcakes? What are cupcakes?
No. All right, then anybody, you 2 want to ring in? Yes?
Epic pie time?
I can't accept that. Megan, do you want to try?
Epic cupcake time?
Y'all should have read the clue more carefully. This popular the parody of this popular YouTube show. We're looking for what is Epic Mealtime. We were looking for I had to read that. Yeah, I got to read that a little more carefully. Also, Ellie, you are on the negative right now, so you got to catch up a little bit. All right, who was last to select?
Me, I guess.
All right, then. So you select again.
Equestrian edibles, 2,000.
All right, for $2,000. Another daily double.
Risk it all this time.
Risk it all.
You have $21,600. How much do you want to go?
Let's do it.
2,000.
2,000. All right, keep it a little cool. Keep it a little cool. All right, here is your daily double clue, exclusively for Aiden. Rarity was perplexed as to how Sweetie Belle managed to burn this. I guess Pinkie Pie must have given Sweetie Belle lessons on how to bend logic.
Juice. What is juice?
All right, you caught yourself there. What is juice? That is correct. All right then, it looks like it's a pretty far-fetched game from this point. But continue to select.
Significant digits for 400.
Significant digits for $400. The meaning of life and Twilight's racing number in Fall Weather Friends. Aiden?
1 is 42.
That is, yep, that's correct. That's the number. Yeah, Douglas Adams.
Here.
Read some books. Be Twilight-licious. Again. Select again.
Significant digits for 800.
For $800. Sombra's reign, the founding of Equestria, and the banishment of Nightmare Moon all took place this many years ago. Quite a coincidence, don't you think? Aiden.
What is 1,000?
Yep, 1,000 years ago. That's correct. All right, 800 for you. All right then.
Significant digits for 1,200.
For $1,200. The CEO of Hasbro, Brian Goldner, reported that issues with leveling their revenue was the reason Season 3 only had this many episodes. Ellie.
What is 13?
13, yes, that is correct, and you are now out of the hole with $800. And for those of you who don't know quite what that means, basically, obviously My Little Pony's given a lot of success for Hasbro, but they gave them a little break with only 13 episodes so that they could spend more time maintaining their other properties, which is something you gotta do in business, because if something goes wrong with some of their other properties, if something goes wrong with My Little Pony, they don't want to be left with nothing, or the other property is doing so badly it hurts My Little Pony's success. So there's a little bit of business trivia for you. All right then, Ellie, you are selecting now.
Significant digits
For
for $1,600.
$1,600. The age difference between Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie is this many years. Aiden.
What is 1?
1 year, that is it. All right then, you select again. Yes, in the first season, she did actually mention directly, I'm a year older than you, you know.
Yes, Andrea Libman is a year older than Andrea Libman.
I see how that works. All right then.
Significant digits for 2,000.
All right, for $2,000. Given that Rainbow Dash can be 20% cooler in 10 seconds flat, being 100% cooler would take her this many seconds. Aiden?
What is 50?
50 seconds, you got that one right. Yeah, I bet you thought just because this was a pony convention you weren't going to have to do any math. No, this may be Pony Jeopardy, but it's still Jeopardy. You only have one category left, but you can select them in any order. You have $28,400.
Mix it up.
Ponies and pop culture, 400.
For $400. All right then. Wearing a necklace of pony toys. Just another day in the life of this celebrity. Ellie.
Who is Lady Gaga?
That's correct.
Seriously?
Yes.
I did not know that.
What? Is it really a surprise to anybody?
No.
Wow. That's what I thought. Ellie, you select.
Ponies and pop culture, 2000.
For 2,000. All right, jump to the bottom.
Yeah.
Skills such as the stare, fancy mathematics, and 20% cooler can be obtained by the Metromancer class in this game, popular game by Gearbox Software and 2K Games.
You can control yourself.
What is Borderlands 2?
Yeah, there you go. Borderlands 2, that's the game.
Oh, Borderlands 2.
Yes.
All right then. Well, nothing earned or lost there. You select again, Ellie.
You look like you were having a heart attack, man.
Going to pop culture, 1600. In response to reports of a young boy being bullied for having an MLP backpack, this conservative radio host and former Fox News commentator showed his support for the child.
No, I heard about this story, but I don't.
Yeah.
I see none of you know the answer, and quite frankly, I can't blame you for not guessing it. Believe it or not, the correct response is, who is Glenn Beck?
Really?
Yes, on an episode of his radio show, The Blades, he actually did a thing where he said, was talking about how he supported this, this young voice for standing up to gender differences. In fact, while he was doing the episode, he had an Applejack plushie right in front of him. Saying he does have a heart, apparently.
Yeah!
Keeps it in a small jar under his bed.
$800. In a January 2013 episode of this game show, Meredith Vieira asked a question worth $1,000, to which bronies was the final answer. No, you're not really. Anyone want to give it a shot?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yes, it was an episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Although, just to clarify, he was leaning, there were different options, it was like man cults, hoofers, bronies, and I can't remember what the fourth option was. He was leaning towards bronies, but he decided to use his jump the question lifeline, and he didn't get the $1,000, so he just moved on. So he didn't get it right or wrong. And the final one in 12,000 ponies and pop culture.
1,000.
Twice at 12,000. MLP has been parodied numerous times on this random humor show on Cartoon Network, whose mascot goes by the name of Alfred E. Newman. Sorry, Megan.
What is mad?
Mad, that is correct. All right, you are at $7,800 now, and that is it for this Double Jeopardy round. The scores right now are, it's pretty much a runaway, I'd say, with Aiden at $28,400, followed by Megan at $7,800, and Ellie with $800. You will be participating in Final Jeopardy. Now, if I could just have you take those boards right there. And each of you take a marker. Just be sure not to look at each other. Now to show the category for
28,000. Something like that.
All right, I'm just have to make sure I'm looking down the
Wage it all. Make it a level.
27.
Wage it all.
All right, now time to reveal the category for Final Jeopardy. And the category for Final Jeopardy is mythological creatures. There are quite a few of those in the show, but we're looking for one here. Again, Aiden has 28,400, Megan has 7,800, and Ellie has $800, so make your wagers accordingly. You can wager you either wager nothing or all up to all the money you have right now. So once you're done with making your wagers, just place the boards face down in front of you. You have $800.
Oh, great.
All right then, once you make your wagers, just place the boards face down in front of you. All right then. Well, I would say it all comes down to this, but no, it doesn't. Pretty much Aiden's one. But let's see who gets. Let's see who gets in second and third place then. The category is mythological creatures, and here is the final Jeopardy clue. These creatures are named after the malevolent supernatural beings of Algonquian myth, which were often associated with winter and famine. 30 seconds. Good luck.
Can't spell that. Just lost the game. I lost the game.
I lost the game.
Crap, I started it. Thanks a lot.
All right, we'll start with the player with the lowest score. So we'll start with you, Ellie. You wagered, you said, what are Wendigos? And Wendigos is correct. So you will add, so you're now up to $1,600, followed by Megan. What did you respond? You also said, what are Wendigos? And you wagered $600. That brings you up to $8,400. And Aiden, who cannot be caught, wagered, said, oh, he didn't put anything down, so, and he wagered $5,000, so, but at this point it really doesn't matter, because you end the game with $23,400. You are the highest scoring player today. Aiden, you are our new Equestrian Jeopardy champion! All right, come on here, everybody. We'll start with you, Aiden. All right, then. $5, $10, $15, $20 to spend. Congratulations for winning today's game. And of course, for you, we got something for you. Megan, we got $2 for you. And $1 for you. How did you all enjoy today's game? Did you learn some stuff? I hope you learned some stuff. They're also with the compass big goal. Anyway, I hope you all had a good time today. You've all been a great audience to me. I'll be over in the vendors hall if you want to come talk to me. I've got some stuff to sell. And yes, I hope you had a good time. I hope you all enjoy MLP MSP. I hope to be back here next year. And until next
Vendor hall time. Let's start looking around. Man. Pinkie Pie was here. Let's go. Too many Pinkies. Well, you missed it, but AC Race Fest was going crazy along with his group of friends. I'm sure you'll see it in this vlog when he uploads it. But anyways, I'm waiting in line for autograph sessions to meet Andrea Lippman and Michelle Krieger. Well, let's do a tour of MLP MSP site. Now I know like they're going to do the tour thing that I did on the last day, but today I decided to do it today. This time. Pinkie Pie. Anyways, what we're in is the vendor hall slash sitting area.
I'm sure there's an operation.
And we kind of got a bit of a view over here. As you can see, there's the airport. I don't know if you can see that, but in the distance you can see some Sun Country jets over there. And there's Angel Bunny, lounging Fluttershy. There's a little Pinkie Pie over there. And there's some plushies. Another Green Grass just beat me, except kind of spent my money. You saw the, like when you see the purchase this video, you'll see that I did spend money.
But I mean, maybe they're all
Money up. See where going through. We got the Little Pony Fashion Angels. All the fan art.
the table for myself.
Is there anything that you'd be interested in? Well, I do have like
not right now.
Alright.
I can't really
we'll have more stock
like publicly point it out because like it says you have that.
Yeah, if you're on the cities, I can see
Sorry. I was walking backpack. It's amazing. Hoping to attend that. And then there's one of the panel rooms, as well as also the room where Ponyville Jeopardy took place.
That was before.
You read the book, you start to understand everything, and then you're like,
When they were putting that together, they probably figured for that at least that, you know, it's just going to be little kids watching this anyway, who's going to care? So, yeah. Because if what Emily Marshall said, or just like, they generally have
One of the other rooms.
I want to do a panel in 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes from now. Yeah. That was just so funny.
And here's Yakima, where the autographs are. I got the autograph from Andrea Lindman. And then we have, over here is the pool.
How's this even on tangent right here now? Made it past me. I just go out there
We would like to reserve the first few rows for all of the actual children of this convention. So if you are 15 and younger, you get priority to the front rows. 15 and younger. Yes, and if there's someone younger than you, give it priority. That's very basic.
Everybody having a good time? I'm glad to hear that. A final draft, as you guys might know. And I would like to introduce to the stage here in just a second some actually masterful shadow puppeteers who've been practicing actually for months in the mountains of Tibet. The workshop of the great shadow puppeteer guru. His name is Black.
Do a barrel roll!
Don't get greedy. All right, well then, I might as well get this started. You guys ready for the voice acting panel? Let's give it up for first, and certainly not least, Michelle Krieber. That was really an emphatic thought. That was really great. That was good. Please don't share my hair on stage. Anybody see that? No? Okay. All right, and then, of course, Andrea Libman. Okay, so just so you guys know how this is going to go, I'm asking just a few general questions, and then we're going to go to Q&A. And I believe the way we're going to do this is once everybody's filtered in, they're going to close those doors. There are going to be two lines for Q&A, one over there, one over there. There will be a helpful AV staffer wearing a blue shirt who will make sure your question is appropriate. Just remember that kids always get to ask the questions first, and also sponsors. So you guys got all that? Yeah. Are we good to go? Yeah. Excellent.
This is fancy lighting.
It is really good, isn't
Never
it?
had such fancy lighting on the panel.
Guess who set it up?
Are you guys having fun so far? Me too.
So first question for you two, have you had a chance to see the Mall of America yet?
No.
No, because we had to come to this panel.
I'm sorry.
Come on, you guys. Honestly.
It's not a bad thing. It's right there. The mall is so close yet. It's so far.
Yeah, I really
There's a shuttle bus?
Yeah.
Ooh, excellent.
And Metro Transit.
Yeah, there's
Hey.
that too.
Good to know.
Well, again, I asked this at the writers panel, but I'm curious now too. Show of hands, who here, this is their first brony convention ever?
Oh, welcome. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm
awesome,
saying.
You guys.
So, yeah. So just for those who haven't been to one of these panels before, maybe if you could introduce yourself and the voices or singing voice,
Yes.
vocal
Yes.
voice
Yes.
that you do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Sounds good. Hola, my name is Michelle Kramer, and I voice Apple Bloom. Aren't you gonna stay for brunch? And this is the voice of Sweetie Belle. So yes, there we go. So, yes.
And my name is Andrea Lipman, and I voice Pinkie Pie. And she's always talking really fast. Cherry, cherry, chimmy, 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 cherry. Okie dokie, Loki. And the other one is Fluttershy, and she's really shy. There's a lot of people.
Well, I guess my first question for you, just because a lot of these guys may not have heard it before, how did you guys get involved in voicing for My Little Pony?
Oh, yes, I've never heard this
You've never heard
before,
that question?
ever.
No.
Would you like to start? Or?
Sure. So I've been doing voices for cartoons for a pretty long time. I used to do Madeline, Little French Girl, and I did Dragon Tales. I was Emmy. I did Reboot. I did some, Japanese dubbing, Gundam 00, Dragon Ball, that kind of stuff. So I've been doing it for a really long time. And so I got the call to come and audition for My Little Pony, and I thought, and they said they're redoing it again because I was actually Sweetie Belle on the previous My Little Pony. So I thought, oh no, I'm gonna lose my chance because I was on it before. And it was a really exciting audition because I don't know if any of you can relate, but I grew up with My Little Pony, so I already loved it, so I really, really wanted a part. And so I auditioned for it, and you could just cross your fingers, but I never thought that they'd let me do 2 voices on the show, so that's just been the best thing ever. And then all of a sudden we got involved, and then there was these amazing fans. And so it's just been pretty much the most exciting, wonderful time in my career because I get to meet all of you guys, and it's just been the biggest, best show I've ever worked on. So thank you for making it that. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to meet you. Thanks.
Well, I started voice acting when I was about 7 or 8, and I didn't really start with more like voice on screen kind of acting. I started with more stage and theater performances because my parents were both kind of in that realm of like musical theater and sessions and stuff. So when I was 4, my dad was working on a project, a voiceover project that like required young children as voices for animals. And we played it once on our show. Me and Mike and Mike's. There we go. Good grammar. Look at me go. And yeah, so I voiced this tiny little animal. What was it? It's like a fox or something. So that's pretty much how I started. I was 4 and I did one of my dad's sessions in our little basement. So yeah, that's how I started. Hey.
Well, My Little Pony has been running now we just finished season 4, we're going into season 5. It's been running now for several seasons, and I guess a question for both of you is, what has changed for you in regards to voicing your characters since season 1 now going into season 5 as well? How has performing those characters changed, or has the process changed?
I wouldn't say it's changed a ton because one thing that's really wonderful about the writers of the show is they stick true to character for the most part. But the characters are going through different situations that they've never approached before, so you have to find a way to stay within character and bring it to life, but still find something new. So I would say that every episode we record is a different challenge. The writers are super creative with what they come up with, and we have to find a way to bring that to life, make it exciting, but also and I think what's really cool about the cast of the show is we really take a lot of ownership over our characters, and we're not willing to compromise. You know, we'll speak up when we're in a session. We'll say, no, Fluttershy would never say that. So it's kind of nice. You know, we're pretty passionate about it. But the process is similar. And then I guess the only other piece is now we really know we have an audience.
Yeah.
We have to be good.
For me and Maddie and Claire, Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle, us being young and young characters, we're growing up, but our characters aren't really in the script. So that's kind of the case with all shows, is that the characters don't grow up, but of course the voice actors do, and that can sometimes be a problem. But I've kind of had to really go like higher pitch than my regular voice, because my regular voice has gotten a lot lower since I started when I was 9, right? So I just have to be careful of that sometimes. But you know, we're all very, very comfortable with our voices, so we know what to do. And so yeah, I just have to bring it up a little bit more.
Well, one thing that a lot of people don't realize is that you guys aren't just working on My Little Pony, you're also working on a lot of other projects. Can you talk a little bit about some of the other stuff that's going on? That maybe things that you can officially talk about?
I'm allowed to talk about Pac-Man. That's a show that I'm working on. I play Cylindra show on Disney. What else am I allowed? Maya the Bee, we wrapped it a while ago, but I heard, actually I don't think they're airing it in the States, but they're going to air it in Canada, so if you live in Canada. Anyone here from Canada, I guess? Yeah. You three can watch Maya the Bee.
Not necessarily too much in the voice acting area, but I just booked a series regular on a CBC show.
Ooh, congrats!
Yeah, thank you. And so it's coming out in the fall, October. So we're starting filming on Friday, actually, when I get back to Vancouver. It's very exciting. It's kind of like the new generation of CBC. It's a very different show from all their previous shows, so it's gonna be really cool. Cool, yeah.
Well, and I should say too, you guys have both appeared on screen as well. Michelle, you've been in episodes of Supernatural. You've been in an episode of Eureka. Any fans of those shows? And then actually, Andrea, you've been in a couple on-screen roles as well. Care to share?
Yeah, X-Files. Do you know that? Andre the Seal, Little Women. Yeah. That's my brother.
Okay.
Well, you know, I don't want to take up too much time with these questions, and I know these guys have a lot. So like I said, we've got 2 lines that we're going to try and form, I believe, on the sides here. We've got some microphones. If you guys want to start forming those lines while I ask them one last question. If you have questions for these guys, again, remember, kids get to ask first, and then sponsors, and then also just try to remember also that these guys can't talk about anything that has not been released yet. As much as I'd love to grill them on season 5. Andrea. We can't.
If I don't make eye contact, it's like the question never happened.
So I guess, yeah, while they form the lines, I actually want to ask you guys about lines. For your characters, is there a favorite line of yours, or a favorite scene that you've performed in one of your episodes that you can remember?
Well, my favorite scene is where Pinky is in Party of One and she's losing it. That is correct, madame. And just all those different, you talking to me? It was just fun to do all those inanimate objects.
I love that.
You and Kathy both love those inanimate objects.
What's that?
You and Kathy Westlock both love those inanimate objects.
Yeah, I don't know, there's something about, and then, oh, did you guys see, I guess I was credited as being a seedling? And what it, like it just coughed or something? Those are the good roles.
Yeah, definitely. Just popped it right on. I think one of my favorite things in that Apple got to do was Again, another French thing. The cutie mark hawks.
Cutie fox.
Cutie fox.
Yep.
That was really fun. Yeah, it was pretty hectic script, so it's quite exciting.
Well, all right. Well, let's get to the questions. I guess we can start over here. Is it on?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like you're gonna explode and 1 being you'd be somewhere else, how excited are you being here?
No pressure. Are you excited to be here or what?
10.
Always 10.
No, it's excited.
Yeah.
She hasn't admitted it yet, but about a year and a half ago, I was in Miami actually with these two. There was a convention they called Anime Miami, and Andrew said, "Mike, you should start a convention in Minneapolis." And I said, "What makes you say that?" "I love your airport."
It is the best airport.
It is. It really is. It's so cool. I even said that, like, I've never been here at all, and so I've never been to the airport. And it's a lot like Vancouver. Like, this whole city, it reminds me, like, out of all of the, like, American cities that I've been to, this definitely reminds me the most of Vancouver. Like, just the general kind of architecture. I don't know if that's getting too fancy,
it's the
but...
seacoast.
Whenever I fly somewhere and I have a choice, it's like, oh, you could connect through here, but I'm like, Minneapolis. The best. You can order food from an iPad and they bring it to you. Come on.
It's the future. It's the airport. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's always a 10 coming to conventions, seeing you all, talking to you, having little conversations, asking you like how you got into the fandom. It's all so interesting and so lovely for us to hear all your stories, and it's great. It's such a lovely experience. So yes, indeed. Yeah.
What if you had to crossover with with other hub shows like Pound Puppies and Littlest Pet Shop? What would the story be?
Ooh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Maybe, I always hear that the monkey in Lila's Pet Shop is kind of like Pinkie Pie, so I think maybe, what's her name? Is it Minka? The monkey? I think her and Pinkie Pie would just go crazy together. They'd eat a ton of cakes, and then they would just bounce off the walls. Maybe there would be a race between ponies and puppies. And they would see who's the fastest, and it would be Rainbow Dash. That would be good. They should do that, don't you think?
I love it when shows dress up.
A clock villain. How Dolly of you. I think you might grow up to be a writer.
Yeah. I see some potential there.
And then you have to cast us in all your shows.
Yes.
Thanks for your question. That was great.
Yes, thank you.
How did you figure out that you were going to be like Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy and Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle? Like, how did you figure out you were going to be those characters?
How did we get informed that we were going to be playing the roles? Oh, well, when we book roles, we get a call from our agent, and then they call us and they say, "Hey, remember that show that you auditioned for like 3 months ago? Guess what?" So that's pretty much what happened. Yeah, it's not the most exciting thing. Well, obviously, when you find out that you get the role, but it's not like they give you a cake and all this. They, your agent calls you like, "Hey, you know what?
I like that idea.
Honestly.
A cake just shows up your house, you know you booked a role.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're already on the side, you know?
They just take one look at it, you're like, oh, it's chocolate.
What's a typical day in the studio like?
Oh dear. A lot of voices, a lot of, I don't know, improvisation, I guess. We're always talking in different accents, you know, Indian and then we go to British and all of this stuff. But it's really fun because we like, especially on this show. I mean, we know each other all quite well. We travel with each other, and so we know each other outside of the studio, and it's great because, you know, on a regular show you wouldn't really have that connection with your other cast members. So we're all very comfortable with each other and are comfortable with our director and our producers and stuff. So it's just very fun and very calm and
it's like a comedy show.
Yeah.
Comedy of errors.
If they filmed us in the studio, it'd be just as entertaining as the show itself. Yeah.
All right, first, girls, I just want to say thank you very much for being the voices of such great characters. I mean, you really do help bring that dream alive from the characters, so thank you for that. My question is, I'm very sure you two are very much in love with your characters, but if you had the opportunity, if you had the choice, what other pony would you like to play?
Competition.
Well, I think it's like background ponies that haven't spoken yet.
Yeah, background ponies are really fun.
I always wanted to play one of the musical ponies, like Octavia or Lyra.
Best feeling is when our producer comes up to us and says, okay, you're going to be playing blah, 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 number 2, and blah, 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 like Pony in the Village, number 3, and it's yes, yes. It's the most fun thing ever. It's so great.
I got to play Fleetfoot, and she's a wonderful, and that was pretty awesome.
Like, she's always like, I don't know, like, what are you gonna say, Fluttershy? Just spit it out. Yay? Come on!
I really don't appreciate you saying that. You're always like, chimmy cherry, china, or whatever. It's really distracting.
Fluttershy's yay.
Oh. Yay. I thought you were gonna have another crazy.
You know, that should be our goal someday.
Right.
Learn to dance like a boss.
Yeah, I'm betting go.
Well, the time is now 7:17, Friday night, p.m., and the rock concert starts in about 45 minutes at 8, and I did not do the card game tournament, but I did go see the premiere of Amy Keene Rogers' new movie, well, quote-unquote news. It said it's been around for about 5 years, but she hasn't released it until this evening, as I saw about the debut. And it was actually a pretty funny little homemade movie that she did. Pulled together. Oh, there's a plane coming in. Maybe I guess an MD-80 or MD-90.
I mean, it's not a
It's somewhere in that family. But anyways, the movie that I saw was called Jason Bateman Thinks I'm Dead. It's kind of funny. Even though I was a bit half awake, but I did hit a second wind watching the movie. Finished on strong. So I'll see you at the concert.
Just how much you need her in your life.
realize the two sisters are like allies. Let your pride go, girl, as you take the floor. It's raining, let your man hang down now. You know that sweetie pal better far. So ladies, let your man hang down now. It shouldn't matter what you wanted before. Just go on, you're with your sisters round. Let your man down, open the door. You know sweetie pal better far.
Can I get a little noise from the audience section, please?
Let your pride go, girl, as you take the floor. It's raining, let your man hang down now. You know that sweetie pal better more. So ladies, let your man hang down now. It shouldn't matter what you wanted before. Just go on, you're with your sisters round. Let your man down, open the door. Let your man down, 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 let your man down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down.
Thank you. For my next song, I'd like and it goes.
It's not ending as much as it may seem. But us live your dream. See nothing happens and to decide. The memories that you're on, or how much they changed you. Find a way, men show find a way, everyone but you. Friends follow me everywhere you turn. Every poet has forgotten all the things they've learned. They've learned you're not through till it's over. You can live your fairy tale. Don't dote on what's been lost. It's the surest way to fail. You're not through till it's over. You're not even close to done. There's still time in the day. There's another setting sun. letting you go. That you're still real for you. After all, it's no wonder you feel that low. And even though you're losing them, your friendship's still profound. And looking back, stories ending, and in a way it's true. They keep letting you go, but it's still real for you. You're not through till it's over. You're not even close to done. There's still time in the day. You're not even close to done. You're not through till it's over. There's another setting sun. And at the end of the day, we have only just begun. I can hear me now. Yay!
Got one more song for you guys tonight.
Bring it!
All right.
This one is, those of you who follow me on YouTube will know this is my most popular. Ready?
Yes.
Bring it!
You better be dancing after this one.
I want to see everyone jumping around with your hands in the air. You ready?
Every pony, every pony should know. I'm the type of pony every pony should know. Pony should know. Creme de la creme, not just another chain toe. Yeah, I'm the type of pony every pony should know. I'm the type of pony every pony should know. I'm the creme de la creme, not just another chain toe. I'm the type of pony every pony should know. I'm the creme de la creme, not just another chain toe. I'm the type of pony every pony should know. I'm the creme de la creme, not just another Jane Doe. I'm the type of pony every pony should know. I'm the creme de la creme, not just another Jane Doe.
Thank you. Good night.